الله الرحمن الرحيم.
According to Ayatullah Sistani, Hafidhullah, there are different types of istikhara. 1. Supplicatory istikhara, and 2. Istikhara to remove confusion through the Qur'an or Tasbīḥ, etc. The forthcoming rules provide further explanations regarding each of these two types of istikhara. The first type of istikhara, which is supplicatory istikhara, is a type of supplication in which a person requests Allah to do that which is good and beneficial for him regarding either a specific matter or just generally. From amongst this is the supplication of istikhara that has been narrated by Imam al-Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam in Sahifas al-Sajjadiyya, which is dua number 33. The second type of istikhara, which is istikhara to remove confusion through the Qur'an or a tasbīḥ, etc., is an act that a person performs in situations of confusion and uncertainty using a Qur'an or a tasbīḥ or a piece of paper and their like, and beseeches Allah for goodness. This type of istikhara is specific to instances of confusion and double-mindedness, whereby there is no way to identify the option that is good and beneficial, and this type of istikhara is performed with the intention of raja, meaning being hopeful of reward, so that the person may be freed of the perplexity and double-mindedness in making a decision. The second type of istikhara, which is done through Qur'an or tasbīḥ, is not appropriate and is not valid in the following instances. 1. It is not appropriate and valid in instances that are against the divine legislation, Sharia, such as abortion, cutting ties with relatives, impermissible relations, obtaining interest-based loans, and a woman leaving her house without the permission of her husband. 2. It is not appropriate and valid for the sake of fortune-telling, predicting and obtaining knowledge of the unseen, such as, will I pass my exams or not? In the future, will my business flourish and become better or not? Does so and so person like me or not? In the future, shall I be granted children or not? Or to find a thief, murderer, and their likes, such as instances where possessions get stolen and one is suspicious about someone, and thus performs an istikhara to know whether that person is the thief or not. 3. It is also not appropriate and valid after investigation, consultation, and when the goodness or badness of the action is established through investigation. Likewise, it is befitting that in instances where one wants to make a decision, one should begin by pondering and paying attention and consulting with experienced people that one gains assurance from and makes use of a rational means to identify that which is beneficial, and in the instance where through these methods one's confusion is not alleviated, then if he wants to, he can perform an istikhara to remove confusion. Being obsessive, waswas, in matters of istikhara is not correct, such that a person in every small and big, minor and major issue of life, even though his responsibility is clear rationally, religiously and commonly, arfan, or through slight pondering or consultation, his responsibility can be known, turns to the second type of istikhara, the istikhara for removing confusion, and without this istikhara, the person is not ready to perform that responsibility. This is not correct. Sometimes this matter results in wasting one's life or hurting those around them or those from whom one requests istikhara. It is befitting that one should, with the intention of raja, meaning hope of reward, pay attention to the following matters whilst performing an istikhara. 1. Be in a state of wudu and purity. In fact, performing a ghusl for the prayer of istikhara is recommended and suffices for wudu. 2. Face the direction of the qibla. 3. When doing an istikhara through the Qur'an, the sanctity of the Qur'an should be maintained. 4. Maintain a state of attention, imploration and inclination towards Allah. 5. Recite those supplications that have come from the Ahl al-Bayt alayhim as-salam regarding istikhara. 6. Be aware of the content of the verses and their exegesis during istikhara with the Qur'an. 7. Request for goodness accompanied with well-being, afiyah, from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A person that performs the second type of istikhara through Qur'an or Tasbīḥ, etc., when performing this for others, should abstain from saying that which would count as speaking without knowledge or authoritative proof. Acting according to the second type of istikhara, where one uses Qur'an or Tasbīḥ, etc., is not obligatory. However, going against such an istikhara can sometimes result in regret and remorse. Again, it is noteworthy to mention that the second type of istikhara, where one uses Qur'an or Tasbīḥ, etc., is to alleviate confusion and uncertainty. After alleviation of confusion and uncertainty through doing an istikhara once, there is no meaning to repeating the same istikhara again, except if the subject matter or its conditions have changed, even though this may be through a person giving some amount in charity.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد